Strap on your boots, flex your glutes. Let's go check out these logos, my dudes. Coming to us from Phoenix, Arizona, number 10, My Wine. This was one of the 30-day logo design challenges, and it is in number 10 because it is my least favorite. In fact, it is the only one on this list that I actually don't like at all. These are the options I came up with. It's a delivery service that brings bottles of wine to your door. But the butler tuxedo guy was the final option. Truth is, I don't like it very much. The scripty font is not original. The guy's tuxedo looks like it was dragged from clip art. Man, could I fix it? Yes, probably. I don't want to though. You can't make me. Okay, number 20. No. Number 9 is a logo for Fourth Down Data. This is a mobile app that gives you information on football players. These were the options I made for it: a field goal boy and a football boy. The field goal boy was the winner in the end. I like it. I think the only downside is how crazy it is. And removing the darker blue circle from the background might simplify it a little, but not enough. I think one of the hardest things for me personally about logo design is trying to have enough visual interest and not get overcomplicated. Let's keep shaking and baking. This one is number 7. This is for a mobile app that allows you to see images in 3D space as you walk through a city on your phone. I like this one. I didn't make different versions for the logo itself. I did make these color versions. I think you design champions preferred the blue, but I went with the black and green. But this was part of a bigger UI design for a mobile app, so it wasn't really the biggest aspect of the project. The only thing I don't like so much is the font. That's custom typography by yours truly, Lil Young Copic. Cop the album. Just the thing I don't like about the font is I think it has too much personality, and I think it takes a little bit of attention away from the icon above it. But nevertheless, very good job, Zimri. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, number 7. So last one, MeMap, was for a real client. This one is again for a 30 logo day design challenge. This one is for a fashion app where you send a picture of your outfit and then they match your outfit to stores around you, so you can buy more clothes. Because remember this, in life, your clothing is far more important than anything else. These words of wisdom were brought to you by headphones. One is a t-shirt that droops. What's the meaning behind that? Ooh, I don't know. And the other one is a woman who's supposed to be like a fashionista herself. But ultimately, you awesome possums preferred the t-shirt, which I actually also preferred. I think it's just the right balance of simple, and the droop makes it a little bit more edgy and interesting. So I actually like this one pretty well, and it looks good in black and white. Okay, number 6. Here's one that you guys have never seen before. This is for a real client. This one was a little bit more of a redesign. They already had a V before. I don't think I can find an image of that. Sorry. This one is from a client I had before, a really cool guy named Florian. He works in like a Minecraft space called Team Veyron. So a couple options I gave was a stack of blocks, and the other thing that goes up is maybe like a shadow of the blocks. And then the one on the right is a very simple form of the V, but it takes into account the square, which I made for the other logo, which will be the next one. I really enjoy that it's two distinct separate shapes that are kind of far apart, but you still get the idea that it is a V. Oh shoot, my pillow is sinking. Get on the raft, Rose! So Florian has another company called Spark Squared, and that was the original one I made it for. So these are all for a Minecraft company. They all have various different ideas behind them, but the one we ended up going with was this one. So there's like a little bit of a spark symbol and a square symbol. And then also with these two shapes, if you wanted to, you can also build kind of an identity of Minecraft people, like doing stuff. So for this guy, one of the things I really liked the most was the freeness and the playfulness. And now you can see the connection between the two companies with the square. I was pretty proud of myself when I thought of this one. Okay, my low-key hokey pokies. This one was also a pretty recent one. Film. So this is also part of the 30-day logo design challenge. This is a company that gives scholarships to film students. So I made these two kind of hand-drawn artistic feeling logos. And ultimately, the feedback from you design champions was that something more professional with sans serifs would be more appropriate. So this is what I made based off the original version of the viewfinder logo. Very straightforward. I think it's pretty strong. I think there might be issues in terms of spacing between the icon and the font below. Quick pause on the scheduled events. Let me know in the poll right now whether you think, if you had to choose one, which one is more important for a logo design. Capturing a unique and effective idea, or making something that's really aesthetically pleasing. So let me know in the poll right now. So this is another one you guys have seen. This is for a real client called Alex, who has a YouTube channel called Ambidextrous. So the idea here was to try to figure out a way to incorporate the idea of nature and like video games or film. So then after a couple of rounds of feedback from Alex, we came up with this one as the final. I think artistically it's pretty cool looking. It definitely gives you like a customized vibe. But I think the reason why it's in the top 3 is just the amount of meaning that we were able to capture in it. I actually do think it looks really good at small sizes. Okay, moving on to my second favorite. This one was a logo for a creative agency. So I made these 3 options, but ultimately we settled on this optical illusion one, which was actually my favorite from the get-go. So this cube is an optical illusion. You can see the bottom box is either inside the cube or the bottom of the cube. Also, there's a T within the cube. I think hits all the spots that we needed to. So this is currently my second favorite out of the last 10 logos I've made. Actually, there were logos I've made between these, but there's like 3 that I don't know if I'm allowed to show off. Yes, ma'am. So this one is my top favorite. This is another one that was made for a real client. It's a medical communication company, so hence the MedCom Co. Makes sense. Everything's matching up. I was trying to capture something between science or chemistry and connection in terms of communication. So you can see all 3 of these have like super science vibes, but also if you look a little bit deeper, they do have a lot of connectivity ideas in them. So ultimately we finished with this one in this color version. So the little strands that are coming up and down are evocative of like DNA strands, and then they also look like hands reaching out to each other. Probably for me, this is the best idea and concept out of all the logos that I've shown you today. All right, y'all, I would really love to know, out of these 10 logos, which one was your favy fave? If you happen to miss yesterday's video, there was a big announcement at the end, advertising a new design contest / show called Design Chicken. So if you want to learn more about that, go check out yesterday's video. Okay, honey boo boos, thank you so much for being here. Another day, another design. It's Friday, so I will see you on Monday. So that's it for me. Design Champ out. I'll see you later, alligator, and stay awesome, possum. Bye, guys.